Okay, welcome back to this next episode of Let's Play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines Clan Quest Mod Edition. We last left off, we had defeated Andre, and now LaCroix sent us to go talk to Damsel to try and make an alliance with the Anarchs now that we know, because Ming Zhao revealed her plot to us, the most naive kindred in all of Los Angeles, that the Kuei Jin have the key to the sarcophagus. So we've basically defeated the hunters, we've defeated the Sabbats, all of LaCroix's enemies are just falling at his feet by our hand. And next on the list seems to be the Kuei Jin. So we have information from Damsel about where Nines Rodriguez is located. It's in Griffith Park. So can we just go straight there? Yeah. And so now we go to Griffith Park to go find Nines and sort this whole thing out. Hence begins one of my favorite chapters of this game. Actually, before you know what? Before we do that, something I've been putting off for a while. There's our blood down. Is getting money from the club. I haven't been back to this, what is this place called? Not the Asylum. Confession Bar in a while. Not since I was here with Kalian. And we killed some hunters. I picked up the torch. They left there all this time. So, as partial owner of this club, we are due some of the profits. So let's get that money. Sweet hard cash.
Money, right?
Boobs McKenzie.
Been a while. Your money's been piling up. Here, that should provide for an interesting evening.
Cha-ching, $13.75. Don't mind if I do. Cool. Okay, so that out of the way. Let's also stop by the vendor. Let's go see Larry. Or you know what? Actually, I'll just do that later because I don't really need to sell stuff before I go to Griffith Park, and I'll have an opportunity to trade stuff in later, as you know, if you play this. So, yeah, here we go, Griffith Park. And for those of you that are curious, Griffith Park in real life is nothing like this. Actually, there's no cable car that I know of, and the observatory is a lot bigger, actually. But that's all for dramatic purposes, as we'll soon find out. It's over here. I never looked. It's like there's the taxi, there's the road, and look at that. They actually didn't put something in place to block me. It's just video game logic. Can't go any further. The one thing that is realistic, though, about this rendition of Griffith Park is the sweet view of the city. It's, in my opinion, being someone who's only been to Los Angeles 2 times, barely, probably the best place to go take in the sights of the city. So if you're ever there, I definitely recommend it. I had a lot of drama, though, when I went there. I went there twice. Once each time I went. First time, I got into an argument with a parking officer because some guy said I stole his parking spot, and so I had to move my car. Which is bullshit. And the second time, I got pulled over by the police on the way there because I accidentally ran a stop sign. But it was like this weird stop sign that was in the middle of a meridian. And so, like, it was really, you couldn't see it. And it wasn't my fault, and that's just that. But he let me off the hook, partly because I had a friend from out of town visiting, and I think he wanted to make a good impression. So, one thing I changed about this map is normally when you come out here, you just automatically, it starts a cutscene, you run over here and you talk to Nines Rodriguez, and I changed it so that you can walk around freely. And this changes a few things. For one, it gives you an opportunity to take in the view, which we'll see in a minute. And 2, I don't know that this got fixed in unofficial patch. But there's a weird bug here where if you look over on this wall, try this. Try some time installing unofficial patch and check out if this is still there. over on this side of the wall, there's a switch. And the switch is something that the developers forgot to take out before they released the game because it's a test. It forgoes the conversation with Nines and just immediately starts the next encounter, as you all know what that might be. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. It's just one of these forgotten relics of the game that was rushed out the door. A button that the developers needed to test this rather complex sequence. Anyways, we'll talk to Nines. I like how he's just hanging out. He's just like, yeah, I'm hiding up in Griffith Park. I'm just like right outside the door of the observatory. So, I guess the view's better. Maybe from the other side. Can I climb up here? No. Okay. Well, we'll check it out in a second. Let's... Now I'm stuck. This is why. Oh, there we go. This is why you shouldn't be able to walk around this environment because it's not really suited for that.
Good to see you again, kid. Heard you made quite a name for yourself. No small feat in this city. I hear LaCroix needs us all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll be damned.
Not a surprise. He proposes an alliance with the Anarchs to get rid of the Kuei Jin.
Does he now? You know, we just ended a war with them and we lost a lot of people. Too many. Does he expect us to do all the fighting while the Camarilla throws mean looks from the sidelines? Or are they ready to go toe-to-toe with those goddamn devils?
Let's see. They'll fight. The Prince wants the Kuei Jin dead just as much as you.
I still don't trust LaCroix. But then again, the Camarilla didn't wholesale slaughter us upon arrival. God damn it. I'm stuck between a rock and a son of a bitch.
Your people need a leader right now, more than ever.
It seems strange. LaCroix wanting to go to war against them all of a sudden. Something's not right.
But I think the alliance is for the best.
Not what I mean, kid. Smell that? Smells like smoke. We gotta get out of here.
But the alliance...
Kid, we've been followed. That fire's coming from all directions. It's man-made. We gotta get out of here. This is bad.
Big deal. It's pretty far off. Nothing to worry about.
No, kid, you don't understand. The fire wasn't set to kill us. Come on, we gotta get to the tram.
What are you talking about? What's the problem? You know what? I'm gonna set some hotkeys right now. This part is like pretty tough. Let's see. Fuck. Blood shield isn't. Oh, wait, what? Oh, it's over here. Let's see. Where's blood shield? Blood shield. Does that work? 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know if that's supposed to be the next number. We'll find out. So 1, 2, and 3, or maybe 8. What are you talking about? What's the problem?
I didn't hide out here because it was a nice view. I did it because no one would come looking for me in these parts. This is werewolf country.
So what?
The wolves are gonna be out for blood for that fire. Come on, move!
Can't we tell them it wasn't us?
Werewolves don't talk to us. Werewolves don't care. They kill on sight. Now let's move.
We can take them.
No, we can't. You don't understand what these things are capable of. Guns are useless, and getting close is suicide. The only thing to do is run. Now let's get to the tram. We can't waste any more time.
Alright, let's go.
Shit! It's leaving. Come on, kid. We gotta get inside that building until it comes back.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Oh, God. What's that? It's a motherfucking werewolf. Shit is terrifying. I'm sorry, I don't care who you are. Oh, God. He's here. Gotta turn the power on. So, when I was a kid, I was a wee lad. Oh, God. I had this really prolific nightmare about what else but a werewolf chasing me. And I've always remembered that nightmare because it was so prolific. So of course, the first time I was playing this game, Nines Rodriguez, the badass of badasses, gets dragged off into the night by this fucking terrifying monster. And this werewolf starts charging at me, and it just like evoked this primal fucking reaction. It's terrifying. This is one of my favorite parts of the game because it gets such a reaction out of me. Every time. Yeah. See, that's how you kill a werewolf. You're a kindred. Whew, doggy. Let's go outside and take a look at that view now that the werewolf's dead. See, he like smashes through the walls, he tears the doors off. It's fucking terrifying. So yeah, here's the view. Obviously, it's just a 2D graphic, but you know they've got the effect of the cityscape off in the distance, and it just looks cool to me. It's such a dated game, but the graphics are still pretty rad. Definitely gives you that sense that you are in good old Los Angeles. Is this the Odious Chalice? Yeah, here we go. Don't want a frenzy now. Hate that would hate for that to happen. And of course, this whole section of the game, the unofficial patch, West changed it so that you can actually fight the werewolf. Like, he's got like mega damage reduction, and he has like 1,000 hit points or something stupid like that. Just the same, you can go toe to toe with him, and I fucking hate that so much because the whole point of this is to build dramatic suspense, to stand up against an adversary to which you have no answer. And that in itself is actually scary. And so to take that away and to make it something as superficial as a fight just really subtracts for the entire scenario. So I took a stance against that, and when I incorporated the unofficial patch into CQM, I just said, honey, we're not doing that. No way, Jose. By the way, this part of the game here is notorious for bugging out, so if I fall through the tram, I fall through the tram. It's probably these bars, I should just take those out. They're really pretty unnecessary. I know the city probably requires you to have them there for safety measures, safety requisition. God, I cannot talk tonight. For safety requirements, the city probably requires that all cable cars have at least 2 safety bars installed, but it's a video game, so fuck that shit. Okay, so.
Come on, kid, get in the
Jack's
car and
like,
settle
what's
me
up?
up. We gotta get the hell out of here.
How convenient that you... See, that's another thing. How did Jack know to come here and find me? Maybe he's the one that set the fire. No, that wouldn't make any sense. So he's like...
Wake up. Look alive, kid. You better be on your feet and ready to move.
Jack, what are you doing here?
You're lucky I got to you first. Anyone else and you'd be a pile of cinders right now.
What? What's going on?
Get ready to run. Take everything you need. You're never coming back here.
Why? What happened?
LaCroix put out the word. He says you're in league with the Kuei Jin, Ming Xiao's puppet. That you're the one who set up Nines for her. See, he's figured it all out. And now your death is a big bullet point in this new Unity campaign. There's a blood hunt on you.
I'm in league with the Kuei Jin?
He had to turn things around on you real quick since you found out about his deal with Ming Xiao. This is his plan B. Plan A was to kill you in Nines at Griffith Park. Now LaCroix is playing the victim. The way he tells it, you were like his own child. He entrusted you with so much. And you took full advantage, sold out to the Kuei Jin, and cost the people their hero. They're saying Nines is dead and you killed him.
And also, how does Jack know about LaCroix's deal with... Oh, I guess I did tell Damsel. Yeah. Or did I? I don't know. Anyways, let's move on. I assume the plot makes sense. That bastard! After all this time!
Look, I'm here to help you. Again. But damn it, it's time.
Time for what?
Time to make a choice. Now, you and I maybe ain't seen eye to eye on everything. To be honest, I made vampires deep throat dynamite for less aggravation. But I think we understand one another. And hey, our unlives are ours to do with as we will.
Did Nines make it out of Griffith Park?
I hope you live to find out.
What the hell am I supposed to do?
You're gonna have to stay off the street and stay on the move. Because it's open season on your ass. Vampires gonna be busting in from Sacramento to join in on this hunt.
Oh, joy.
You need backing. You need the protection of one of the factions. Friends are the last thing you want to be without right now. But you have to get out of here.
You make it sound so easy.
I got a driver who can get you where you need to go. Interesting guy, you like him. But this place is being watched. He's across Santa Monica by the junkyard. Get there and he'll get you out of town.
But then where?
He'll take you wherever you feel safest.
Alright.
Alright, get running. Hope you make it out of Santa Monica at least. I'd like to see how this turns out for you.
Me too. What else does he say?
Get going.
Get going. Say, Jack's a cool guy because he just likes to see what interesting things will happen. You know, he's not in it to win it. He's just in it to be interesting, and I always appreciate that. Okay, I don't really have stuff to unload right now. Let's see if there's anything on the computer. The Master. A true master has played the entire game before the first move. Yeah, that's true. I'm not great at chess. Last time I played, I matched wits with my friend. It was a stalemate. I still had the better position. I think I had a rook, rook, and my queen and my king, of course. But she just had her king, but I couldn't pin him in enough moves, I guess, and so it was a stalemate. Okay. So, let's see. I'm gonna need clarity. Actually, this man, I should have set this up a while ago, honestly. Blood purge. Silly of me. Let's oh shit. Just come right at you. Oh! It's probably that homeless dude. You're dead. Sorry, dude. It's just the way it goes. Humanity's still 3. Okay. Probably gonna finish the game with 3 humanity, I think. A weird Santa Monica, though. I'm sort of like, where is everybody? And as far as Mortal Society is concerned, like, it's just another night as usual. So why is the street empty? Why is there fucking trash dumpsters like laying strew everywhere? It's a bit silly. I feel like these vampires would be a little more discreet about their so-called blood hunt. 2 people here? Where's the other guy? There he is. Okay. Easy peasy. Where did he go? Where did the last guy go? Here he is. God, I should have set these hotkeys like 8 million years ago. run up and blood purge these guys. Check them out. Didn't work quite the way I wanted it to. Easy. Easy. Also, there's a helicopter there. I never understood that. I think it's something that Wesp added because there was a helicopter in the game and it wasn't clear what it was for, so he just put it here. I guess because people were flying in from Sacramento. Yeah. Silly. Okay, well, I think I'll make this a shorter episode. Yeah, so if you like this, click like or subscribe, and I always love when people follow me on Twitter. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.